So when we look at number 18, what we're going to do in number 18 is we're going to follow our steps. We're going to multiply them, we're going to rewrite it as a radical, and we're going to simplify it in the radical. And the reason why we're going in that order is because when you look at all of your exponents, they are all rational. So instead of trying to rewrite them all as radicals with the square roots and the cube roots, we just should combine them first by using their property of exponents and then simplify from there. Just like we did up in problem, as I scroll up, just like we did in problem, kind of erased it, 3, where we went 5 times 3, x to the 0 times x to the 5th, y to the negative 3 times y to the 4th. We reorganized our information. We are going to follow those exact same steps in number 18. I'm going to rearrange my information since it's all multiplication so that I have terms that are next to each other that I want to work with. I'm going to start with our coefficients. So I'm going to do 7 times 2. And then I'm going to start with our m's. M to the 2/3 times m to the 7/3 times n to the half times n to the 8/2. So now I put my terms together. And now we're actually going to use our properties of exponents to do this. I'm going to do 7 times 2 first and get 14. Now when I'm multiplying like bases, that means I'm adding my exponents. So it's 2/3 plus 7/3. And then n to the 1/2 plus 8/2. So 14 is not going to change. When we add fractions, our denominators should be the same. They are in this case, so I add my numerators. 2 plus 7 is 9/3, and I do the same with n. 8 plus 1 is 9/2. Simplify if we can. So if I simplify, again, 14 doesn't change. I can do 9 divided by 3. I get 3 when I do that, and then n divided by 2 does not work out, so I'm going to leave it n/2. So this is where I got by multiplying. Rewrite as a radical. Well, 14m to the 3rd, those aren't rational anymore. Rational exponents, so I can just rewrite those. N to the 9/2 is a rational, so I should rewrite that as 2 becomes the square root of n to the 9th. And I should simplify this, because n to the 9th, if I'm looking for square root of n to the 9th, I should rewrite it as n times n times n times n. I think that's 9. Okay? And we're grouping it since the square root in 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 4 groups, 4 pairs of n's with 1 remaining. So that means after I've simplified it, 13m cubed doesn't change. I have 4 pairs of n, so they come out. I have the 1 remaining, so that stays inside the rest.